Hello, Yankees Nation! Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network. Today we have some major updates on the Yankees injury list as we approach spring training opening day. Several key players are dealing with setbacks, and while some may return soon, others face an uncertain future. We'll break down all the latest developments, including return timelines and how these injuries impact the Yankees season. So, if you're a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay in the loop with all the latest Yankees news. All right, let's dive in. Player 1, Chase Hampton. Major setback for Yankees prospect. First on our list is Chase Hampton, one of the Yankees' most promising pitching prospects. But unfortunately, his journey to the big leagues has hit another roadblock. Injury details. Type: right flexor strain, possible ulnar collateral ligament involvement. Return timeline: uncertain, undergoing further testing in New York. This is the second straight year Hampton has struggled with a right flexor strain, and now there are serious concerns about potential ligament damage. The Yankees have sent him to New York for more tests, which could determine whether he needs surgery or extended rehab. Yankees manager Aaron Boone acknowledged the severity of the situation, stating, "His elbow is showing signs of both flexor strain and UCL involvement. We should get more clarity in the next day or two, but after last year's injuries, this is a tough break for him." Hampton, a former standout at Texas Tech, was drafted by the Yankees in the 6th round of the 2022 amateur draft. Since then, he has quickly climbed the ranks, earning recognition as the Yankees' 6th best prospect and the 2nd highest rated pitcher in their system. His 2023 performance showed glimpses of his potential, posting a 4-win, 3-loss record with a 3.63 earned run average across 20 starts. But his 2024 season was cut short due to injury, limiting him to just 7 starts. The Yankees were hoping he could compete for a roster spot this year, but now his future remains uncertain. If further testing confirms ligament damage, he could miss most, or even all, of the 2025 season. This is a significant blow to the Yankees' pitching depth, as Hampton was seen as a potential contributor to the rotation or bullpen. Now the focus shifts to his health and long-term recovery. Player 2, Giancarlo Stanton. Elbow pain clouds. Opening day prospects. Next up, we have some concerning news about Yankees slugger Giancarlo Stanton. The power-hitting veteran is dealing with pain in both elbows, and his availability for opening day is now in serious doubt. Injury details. Type: chronic tendonitis in both elbows. Return timeline: uncertain for opening day. Stanton has been battling tendonitis that has kept him from participating in batting practice for nearly a month. Despite extensive off-season rehab, the pain hasn't gone away, and now the Yankees are taking a cautious approach to his spring training program. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed that Stanton remains sidelined from full squad workouts, and while surgery isn't on the table yet, the uncertainty surrounding his status is growing. Boone recently spoke about the situation, saying, "We're being careful with him. We don't have a set timeline, but we're hopeful he'll turn a corner soon. Right now, we're monitoring how he responds to treatment." What makes this situation even more concerning is that Stanton himself admitted that he will have to deal with the pain moving forward. That raises big questions about whether this is something that could linger throughout the season. Last year, Stanton played in 114 games, hitting 27 home runs and driving in 72 runs while posting a 233 batting average. While his power remains undeniable, injuries have continued to slow him down in recent seasons. With the Yankees' season opener against the Milwaukee Brewers on March 27, time is running out for Stanton to get fully prepared. If he isn't ready, the Yankees will have to make some lineup adjustments early in the season. Will he be back in time, or is this another year where Stanton struggles to stay on the field? Yankees fans, let us know what you think in the comments below. Player 3, Clarke Schmidt. Back stiffness delays spring training start. Now let's talk about Clarke Schmidt, one of the Yankees' key starting pitchers, who is currently dealing with back stiffness early in spring training. While this may not sound as serious as some of the other injuries, the Yankees are still being cautious with his recovery. Injury details. Type: stiff back. Return timeline: expected to return during spring training. Schmidt experienced discomfort in his back just as spring training got underway, which temporarily put his throwing program on hold. However, the good news is that he recently completed an aggressive flat ground throwing session, a positive sign that he's progressing well. Manager Aaron Boone downplayed the severity of the issue, calling it a cranky back, but acknowledged that it might delay Schmidt's first Grapefruit League appearance. The next big test for Schmidt will be a scheduled bullpen session on Friday, which should give the Yankees a clearer idea of when he can ramp up his workload. Last season, Schmidt proved to be a valuable arm in the Yankees' rotation, despite missing 3 months due to a right lat strain. In 16 starts, he put up a 5-win, 5-loss record with a 2.85 earned run average and a 1.18 walks and hits per inning pitched ratio. He also struck out 93 batters across 85 and 1/3 innings. Schmidt was expected to compete for a key rotation spot this season, but with this early setback, the Yankees may need to monitor his workload carefully. If he recovers quickly, he should be ready to contribute by the start of the regular season. But if the stiffness lingers, it could force the Yankees to adjust their rotation plans. Yankees fans, what do you think? Should the team be extra cautious with Schmidt, or should they let him push through it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Player 4, Trent Grisham, recovering from hamstring strain. Next up, we have an update on outfielder Trent Grisham, who has been dealing with a hamstring strain this offseason. The good news? His recovery is going well, and he is expected to be ready for spring training. Injury details. Type: hamstring strain. Return. Timeline: expected to return during spring training. Grisham's hamstring strain initially caused some concern, but recent reports indicate that he has progressed to near maximum running velocity, a strong sign that he's close to returning to full baseball activities. The Yankees medical staff is keeping a close eye on his recovery, ensuring that he doesn't rush back too soon and risk a setback. Grisham, who was acquired by the Yankees this offseason, is expected to play a key role in the outfield rotation, providing both defensive versatility and offensive depth. His speed and defensive skills make him a valuable asset, especially with questions surrounding Giancarlo Stanton's health and workload. If all goes well, Grisham should be fully available for Grapefruit League action and ready to contribute when the regular season begins. Player 5, Jonathan Loáisiga. Post-surgery rehabilitation continues. Now let's shift gears to the bullpen, where Jonathan Loáisiga is working his way back from right ulnar collateral ligament surgery. His recovery has been steady, but he won't be ready for opening day. Injury details. Type: recovering from right UCL surgery. Return timeline: late April to early May. Loáisiga underwent UCL surgery in April 2024, meaning the Yankees have been planning for his absence at the start of the season. However, he has recently progressed to throwing from 90 feet, with bullpen sessions expected to begin in the near future. The Yankees are being cautious with his workload, but if everything continues on schedule, he could return by late April or early May. When healthy, Loáisiga is one of the most dominant arms in the Yankees bullpen, known for his electric fastball and sharp movement on his pitches. His return will be a major boost to the Yankees' relief corps, giving them another high-leverage option in the later innings. Until then, the team will rely on other bullpen pieces to step up in his absence. Player 6, Jake Cousins. Forearm strain raises questions for opening day. Another key reliever dealing with an injury is Jake Cousins, who is recovering from a right forearm strain. While his injury isn't as severe as Loáisiga's, it still raises concerns about whether he'll be ready for the start of the season. Injury details. Type: right forearm strain. Return. Timeline: expected return in April. That means he still has at least another week before he can even begin light throwing again. Yankees manager Aaron Boone has expressed cautious optimism about Cousins' recovery, but opening day remains in doubt. Cousins was a key bullpen piece in 2024, posting an earned run average of 2.37 while striking out 53 batters in 38 innings. His absence could create some early season challenges for the Yankees bullpen, especially with Loáisiga also sidelined. The Yankees will closely monitor his progress over the next few weeks, If he recovers quickly, he could return in early April. But if there are any setbacks, his timeline could be pushed further into the season. Player 7. Clayton Beeter. Shoulder discomfort leads to role change. Finally, let's talk about Clayton Beeter, who has been dealing with right shoulder discomfort. While his injury isn't severe, it has led to a major change in his role for the upcoming season. Injury details. Type: right shoulder discomfort. Return. Timeline: expected return. In March, Beeter's shoulder issues date back to last season, and as a result, the Yankees have decided to transition him from a starting role to a full-time bullpen position. This move is designed to help reduce strain on his arm and allow him to be more effective in shorter outings. The good news is that Beeter has already resumed bullpen sessions, showing promising signs of recovery. While the Yankees plan to start him in AAA Scranton/Wilkes Barre, there's a strong chance he will get a call-up at some point during the season, especially if the bullpen needs reinforcements. At just 26 years old, Beeter still has plenty of upside, but his career 12.7% walk rate has made it difficult for him to stick as a starter. By shifting him to the bullpen, the Yankees hope to maximize his strengths and limit his weaknesses. If he can stay healthy and adjust well to his new role, Beeter could become a valuable bullpen weapon for the Yankees later this season. And there you have it, Yankees fans. 7 key players are dealing with injuries heading into spring training, and while some are expected to return soon, others face uncertain futures. The Yankees will need to navigate these challenges carefully, making sure they don't rush anyone back too soon. The good news? There's still time before opening day on March 27, so hopefully, we'll see some of these players back in action sooner rather than later. What do you think? Which injury concerns you the most? How do you think these setbacks will impact the Yankees season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to New York Yankees News Network so you never miss an update. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more Yankees news and I'll catch you in the next video.